Hello, my name is Evan Cure, and I'm here to propose my pitch on why you should use my services to find conflict resolution between FC Barcelona and La Liga. So, first I want to talk about what conflict is. It's a state of discord caused by the actual or perceived opposition of needs, values, and interests. It's caused by misconceptions and miscommunications, but also a lack of communication. So, I want to talk about the conflict and each side of the conflict. So first, let's talk about FC Barcelona's side. So FC Barcelona supports Catalonia and is located in Catalonia, a state within Spain. Catalonia is very left-wing, liberal, and progressive in their political views. Their side against Spain is that they contribute to the economy of Spain more than they're getting in return. For example, they take up and produce 25% of the exports, but are only about 16% of the population. Catalonia has their own executive parliament known as the Generalists, and they had autonomy, but it was reversed in 2010. They have their own language and distinct traditions, and FC Barcelona as a whole represents their fans, as well as the fact that many of the figures within FC Barcelona are Catalonian, and they support those views. Now La Liga is on the right-wing conservative nationalist party side. Javier Tebas, the president of La Liga, he stands with the conservatives. And were FC Barcelona and Catalonia to leave Spain, then Javier Tebas has stated that they'd be kicked out of La Liga. So there are different types of conflicts in this. There's political conflict, obviously, between the conservatives, right wing, and the liberal left wing. But there's also economic and financial conflict here, in that both sides want to make revenue and make as much money as they can. But also the fact that Catalonia does not feel they're getting an equal portion of the Spanish money as a whole. So there's some mutual interests between both sides. One is money, again, revenue. Both sides want to make revenue. And were FC Barcelona to leave, a lot of that revenue would be lost. And one big problem would be that El Clasico would not be played anymore. And El Clasico is one of the biggest rivalries in all of sports. And it brings in tons of revenue, not only from ticket sales, but also from national television views. Another one is Lionel Messi. Messi is one of the best players in the world, and both FC Barcelona and La Liga want him to stay playing for them. Now, if FC Barcelona left, Messi could go to any other team for free as a free agent, and this would really hurt both sides. Another mutual interest is the national team, because Spanish competes very well in global tournaments, and if Catalonia and Spanish were to be separate, they would each have their own national team and not be as good. So we have some communication techniques and skills that we're going to use to resolve this conflict. We're going to start with leading questions. These questions start with a why rather than a who, what, when, where. And what this does is it promotes multiple word answers and gets the dialogue going. This is really vital because we don't want one-word answers and both sides to be short with each other. So we're going to focus on keeping emotions low throughout this resolution, and what this does is avoids getting upset with each other and harsh decisions being made. We're going to take notes. This shows respect. We're going to avoid interjecting. We're going to have positive reactions to promote healthy dialogue, and we're going to maintain eye contact as another form of respect, because when sides feel respected, they're going to want to continue this dialogue to find a resolution. We're going to use positive tone of voice again, which just keeps the whole conversation positive. So a form of negotiation that we're going to do is integrative bargaining to creatively meet the needs of both sides. Ways we do this is to build strong relationships. Maybe meet a couple times, and before even focusing on finding resolution, we could just build a relationship between the two. And if they know each other, they're going to, or both sides, if you know each other, you're going to find more commonality in an easier way. So our negotiation is not going to be viewed as a zero-sum game. We're going to exchange commonalities within ideas and interests because, yes, we both do want what's best, but we have commonalities. And we're going to search for options that both of us, or both of your sides, gain. So some factors and barriers that we're going to have to overcome are the my way or the highway barrier. This barrier basically is when one side feels that their way is the only right way, and this is just not true, and this would just totally block any negotiation view and best case scenario for each team. And then the authority barrier is when one side feels that their way is the best because they have authority, and this could happen when La Liga finds their way better because FC Barcelona is just a team in their league. But this is just not the case. We're going to have to put ourselves on equal playing field and find commonality and an even solution. Another barrier is the communication barrier, which is where one side chooses to not listen or both sides choose to not listen because they feel the other side just is annoying or just not right at all, and they're going to choose not to listen, which choosing not to listen is just not a healthy way to do this. But we're going to overcome these barriers and promote a healthy conflict resolution in these ways. Thank you so much for your time and enjoy your day.